Okay.
There you go.
This video is for English 1A. We just finished watching Misrepresentation, and I personally was amazed at how the media portrays women and how we are made seem like we're just merely pretty much sex objects.
So today we'll be discussing the video, and we're going to be answering a few questions that were posed by the professor in regards to the video. The first question is, what most surprised you by the film?
Me personally, like I said before, it's how the media makes women look. We're just airheaded women who are supposed to look great. And that's basically it. You don't see any women out there doing something for the country. And if there are, the media will not, portray it as it is. What surprised you most about the film?
Probably the fact that Asian and other countries have more women in power as opposed to the U.S. I mean, we have a few in the U.S. like Condoleezza Rice and Hillary Clinton, but over there they have a lot more. I think another big surprising one was the fact that Condoleezza Rice, I mean, she was a Secretary of State, which is a big position to be in, and she was never like featured on the magazine, like any main magazine. As opposed to you go to the store and you see like Kim Kardashian and Jennifer Aniston and all those.
And if they are portrayed on magazines, they're usually like the heading. It says, "How did she wear it? What do you think about whatever piece of clothing or jewelry she was wearing?" They don't necessarily go for the interesting, the most informative part of.
Or Chloe's husband is cheating on her again.
Yeah, exactly. So you don't get what really, what really matters.
All right, moving on. Next question is, have you ever felt misrepresented by the media?
Again, yes, all the time. Like he said, Kim Kardashian, you see, these beautiful women that average women do not look like that. And it's hard for an average girl to want to look like that. And that's why you see a lot of women who, let themselves starve to try to gain that body. And it's something that you just don't get,
So you have been misinterpreted by the media?
Yes, women all the time. Have you as a man?
I think as a man, if you take a look at especially politics, right? They had that survey where it said, most politicians are of European descent, they're white or blonde, blue-eyed. So I think that one changed in 2008 because of Barack Obama, but I think somewhat it still exists. So the second question is, what is one
in what ways do you
I'm sorry. In what ways do you feel pressure to conform to the media generated images of what means to be a man or a woman? I think for a man, it's you're supposed to be the dominant one, the breadwinner. It's just always so stereotypical.
Women are supposed to, again, stay at home, babysit the kids, look good, because that's the only responsibility a woman should have. It's being a housewife, pretty much, and just take care of your family, and that's it. That's what the media portrays, and that's how we are meant to.
All right. What is one step you can take to change the way media portrays women and girls, and men for that matter?
I believe we need to work together for us to show equality. Again, the media, it's hard for them to portray us as leaders, as a person who actually accomplished, and the reason is because most of us are following what the media is telling us to be. We're not making our own decisions. We're following the media. So I think unless we take a stand against that, not much is going to change.
Well, I think that even if you dressed your own way, not following the media, I think socially it's going to be hard to change people's ways just because, that's the way you are and you're kind of taking a stand just like that. The lesbian newscast, right? She was taking a stand about it, but people still socially did not accept her, and they just still thought there was something wrong. So the best you can do is try to be yourself, but you're still going to take heat for it.
Okay. What was the other one?
What are some of the ways that you'd like to see the media better represent you?
Again, women should take better roles in society. For the media to actually take stand, but it's so hard because, again, like you were saying about Hillary Clinton, they go off on what she was wearing and not off on what she was saying. So, what do you think? How would you like the media to better represent you as a man?
I don't know. I think it's going to be tough, right? I mean, as a media, you even have these male models that, you know, they all have six packs and they're all blonde, long hair. And so, I don't know. It's
not going to happen.
It's going to be tough for the media to put somebody like myself in there. So, I don't know if we would like the media to better represent us. I mean, they'll have to use more like average people.
Be more realistic about how people look. You know, be realistic about how people are. Again, you see all these models, and then you see these posters, and they take a bit, you know, from like her. I saw they post them on another woman's body. Oh, I like her cleavage. So they post it on somebody. So this image portrayed by the media doesn't really exist. They're just parts of women put together, and there's no way you're gonna find an average looking girl like me to look like somebody portrayed on television. So it's hard, but it's not impossible for somebody to make a difference.
Okay, how can we change our cultural mindset to be more accepting of women in leadership? I think that we just need to start thinking of everybody as equals, right? Not saying, well, this person's running for president, but she's a woman. It just has to be, regardless of whatever color or sex we are. We just need to be accepting of what it is.
Understanding,
especially because we live in this country where we grant so many freedoms to do whatever it is we need to do. So we just need to better accept others.
And that wraps it. Thank you.